DigitAge Academy Podcast Episode 3 Online Course Creation. Produced by DigitAge Resource. Presented by Mohammed M. Goni, Founder, DigitAge Resource Limited. Welcome to Episode 3 of DigitAge Academy Podcast and video series, which is essentially about online learning and academic-related activities. I've previously touched and discussed about online academic research in the previous episodes. Today, I will be talking about online course creation in this episode, so far as time permits. The design of a course, which is often referred to as instructional design, generally take much longer to develop than most people realize. Stay with me till the end to learn the basics of online course creation within few minutes. As an academic instructor, lecturer, corporate trainer, or tutorial and content creator. If you are new here, please click the subscribe and notification button to get notified as I upload more educative and informative videos and podcasts in the future. Now follow me till the end to learn how to create a constructive and interactive online course that will engage, collaborate, and empowers passive students as active learners. Online learning is a broad term that comprises a number of instructional environments and approaches. Basically, there are three main types of online course that I want to discuss about how to create and the appropriate tools, platforms, and equipment for creating them. The different multimedia resources available both online and offline, open source and paid versions you need to create your courses. These are all the things that I will be discussing in this podcast. These three types of online course that I want to talk about are synchronous, asynchronous, and hybrid courses. Synchronous, which is a real-time type of course offerings, require the instructor and all enrolled students to interact online simultaneously, similar in some ways to a webinar. Participants interact through text, video, or audio chat. Synchronous learning environment enables students to participate in a course from a distance in real time. Next, asynchronous. Asynchronous is self-paced types of course offerings that do not take place in real time. Students are provided with content and assignments are given a time frame to complete coursework and exams. Interaction usually takes place through discussion boards, blogs, and wikis. As a result, there is no class meeting time. Asynchronous online learning environments are effective for students with time constraints or busy schedules. Finally, hybrid courses. Hybrid is also known as blended or flipped courses. These are learning environments that allow for both in-person and online interaction that meet partially in person and partially online. Usually, hybrid courses meet in person several times during a semester and provide for computer-based communication in between those face-to-face sessions. Distance learning centers and on-campus courses can have online asynchronous components added for after-class work. Online courses can have synchronous video chat sessions or live lectures mixed in with asynchronous discussion boards. Sometimes these mixtures are determined by company or institutional policy. Other times, they are left up to the instructor. For example, if your students are working adults that need maximum flexibility, you might decide to make your course entirely asynchronous. This would probably mean that you would not spend much time on tools that enable video conferencing. Moving on, there are many ways to create and deliver online courses. And creating online course requires some certain skills. Then, what are the basic skills you need to create an online course? Number 1, proficiency with typing and word processing packages. Number 2, proficiency with slideshow presentation. Number 3, some familiarity with web-based interactions such as email and chat rooms. Number 4, familiarity with conferencing software. Number 5, familiarity with digital media creation tools such as audio and video recording and editing tools. Number 6, experience in successful internet searches using a variety of search engines. Creating online course obviously requires some certain software and hardware too. Better software and equipment cost you more but saves you time. But you do not have to panic over it when you are just starting out. Just use what you have. You will be surprised what your Android phone device is capable of doing. I will deal with that too in my subsequent episodes. Just continue being with me to learn more. Once you get on track, you can gradually upgrade to better software and equipment. Here, I would like to give you a highlight of some commonly used tools and equipment. For word processing tools, I will recommend or suggest Microsoft Word and Google Doc. For slideshow and PDF creating tools, Microsoft PowerPoint, Google Slides, Foxit PDF Reader. For video capture and recording hardware, number 1, I will suggest digital camera such as camcorder, DSLR, that is digital single lens reflect, or mirrorless 4K, the new innovations in camera. Number 2, Android phone or iPhone cell phone. Number 3, webcam. Getting any of these is as good as you are ready to go. Other accessories and gears required are microphone, tripod or gimbal or stand, lighting, backdrop, storage device such as external hard disks or SD card, teleprompter, and computer system. Screen recording tools. Some screen recording tools I would recommend are OBS Studio, Zoom, or Screencast-O-Matic. Next, video editing tools. There are plenty of video editors available, both free, that is open source, and premium for you to download and install on both PC and Mac computers. Here I will recommend 5 that are free, easy to use, and as well versatile and sufficient enough for you to start your course creation with. Number 1, Windows 10 Video Editor. So if you're using Windows 10, this Windows 10 Video Editor is part of it. It's also easy to use and is sufficient enough to start with. Number 2, OpenShot is also an open source software that is easy to use and very rich in content. Number 3, Shortcut. Number 4, Adobe Premiere Element. These are all open source softwares. Number 5, which is a premium but is also free to download and use, is DaVinci Resolve. Next, audio editing tools. For audio editing tools, I will recommend Adobe Audition, Audacity, and GarageBand for Mac computer users. To download any of these open source software, just go to Google and type the name and search. Select the link that is from the developer or the creator and download it. Next, we delve into creating the course. The first stage of course creation is the framework or modules. This refers to the segmentation or outline used by online course designers to map out structure of the course. After creating your framework or modules, the second stage is create slideshows. This is a page presentation or an exposition of a series of slides of text or images in an electronic device or in a projection screen. Some people make their videos without slides. What I realize is that most people like slides. They want to view text as you are talking. It will be a little boring if it is just you talking without any supporting text engaging them. Besides, some people understand lecture more if there is text attached. Number 3, or stage number 3, filming. The use of videos for creating online lectures is increasingly growing. The most common types and formats you will find in an online course includes talking head video, which is the type of video where the instructor is filmed talking to the camera, either directly into the camera or slightly to the side. Next, screencast or screen recording. This is a digital recording of computer screen output. It is also called a video screen capture, often containing audio narration and sharing of slideshow presentation. Next stage is editing together. This is the process in which you arrange all your shots and recordings, trim, cut, and structure them to be presentable enough. Now you are good to go. Finally, sharing and uploading. Online courses are created to be shared, taught, and disseminated via a platform. These platforms are called virtual learning environments, VLE. This refers to the technology that provides the platforms used for educational purpose, accessible through online or computer-based system, such as distance learning programs, professional certification courses, training, and instructional videos or tutorials. Listing of platforms and methods used as virtual learning environments are LMS, a learning management system. It's a software application or web base for the administration, documentation, tracking, reporting, automation, and delivery of educational courses, training programs, or learning and development programs. Others are school portals and websites, streaming platforms. These are online media services that deliver content directly to consumers. Email services, audio and video conferences, webinar and workshops. Before I round it up, let me share with you some tips for creating an outstanding video. When you first start creating your videos, it is important to note that smiles so often will make your video look good. Do not be boring. Smiles, they said, increases the value of your face, and it will make your presentation interesting and fun. Next, use good lighting while recording your video. Position yourself facing the direction of the source of the light if you are using natural source of lighting. Use a microphone. Clear audio is even better than clear video. Use microphone if possible. Next, choose an appropriate video format that best suits your presentation. Example, talking head video, slideshow presentation, or screen recording with slide sharing. Be articulate and avoid being confused. Rumbling break things down. Use bullet points or scripts. You may even use a teleprompter. With that, I will draw the curtains for today. Subscribe to my podcast and keep a date with me for more educational stuff like this. Cheers.